I am back with some more of Assassin's Creed. We're on episode 9 of the Let's Play series and continuing on as always. And yeah, I've had a little bit of a break again. It's kind of been weird because like the last time I played, which honestly it might have been a week or two ago now, and I had a few days of work and then I fell ill again. Like, I've still got kind of clogged up, but I'm kind of getting back. But, yeah, but I've been out of it again. This is why I like having all my videos stockpiled up, because realistically, when this goes up on YouTube, it shouldn't make a difference. But, as I've said before, when I was ill last time, if I am ill, I want to make sure, well, I don't want to just do videos if I'm ill, or slog through and not be 100% and not enjoy it. But I honestly can't remember what we did last time or where we were at, but I'm recording this after work. I was like kind of thinking maybe I'd have another day off or a bit of time, but I don't know, I do miss this. And I've got kind of a few updates. It's kind of outdated now when this goes up on YouTube, but I've had a bit of a redesign on the channel. I've got a new logo and banner, because on Facebook, on the Messenger, part of it, like the Messenger bit, they've added a AI to it, like and I started to like, it's not like Snapchat's AI where it's just like question and answer sort of thing, because I was like, I wonder if I can make images from it, because like that's a popular thing going around, like you can make AI images, and I did one and it was like, it popped up and I was like, wow, I can actually maybe use this, because I'm a graphic designer anyway, so I've always tried to twiddle with my logo and try and do something, but for me it would take me hours to get something that I like and want. But I was just messing around with the AI and it was creating I've got so many of different types of logos now from the AI, because it was producing something that I would have kind of took a few days to kind of create. Well, not like brainstorm ideas, say, and put together. Like, for me to create it like a finished product, it would take me a few hours if I had an idea of what I wanted to do. But like with this AI thing, I put in a few words, or like mellow gamer, or like apocalyptic background and stuff, and it was coming up with such cool imagery. And the logo that I've got now, like, it's the kind of vision that I wanted when I did my last one. My last one I liked, and I think I will probably go back and forth with it, to be honest. But the fact that I've got like a dedicated logo now with Mellow Gamer, like, sure, we got the 1999 thing, but just Mellow Gamer, I just like it. It looks clean and dark and gritty, and it's all part about the Let's Plays, and like it's a bit more open-ended of what I could do on the channel, if anything. Whereas my last logo is very focused on like State Decay. Like, you see the State Decay logo in it, and you got 2 Juggernauts. But I like the biohazard thing I had in the last design, so I utilised that. I was like, Mellow Gamer focused title, but with a biohazard twist, and it was coming up with such cool designs. And I'm like, AI is just creating something that, for me, like, sure, if you're a brilliant graphic designer, it'd take you probably half an hour to create something cool, right? But for me, I'm still kind of learning that industry. Like, I can do it quite happily. I love it in a way. But just to see like an AI, a bit of compute programming, create something really official looking within a few seconds is like we're out of the job. Like, for me as a graphic designer, or like kind of wanting, like, studied for it, like, graphic designers are out of the job. Artists are out of the job, because if AI is like just producing that stuff within a few seconds, like, because I was kind of thinking about AI before, because I've done it in my other job. Well, I'm a chef and graphic designer, and we kind of tweaked with it, and that's why it kind of brought me into it, because when I saw it on Facebook, I was like, I wonder if it's different from the Snapchat one. And yeah, you can create images, and it's so cool. And maybe the quality isn't the best, but when it's on your phone or something, or I think when it's on the TV, it could be better quality. But what I've kind of looked at, like when it's on the desktop and stuff, it's not bad. Like it's good. But in general, like I could, like every couple of years or a few years, like just refresh it. And in doing so, I've actually been like, wow, I actually quite like the look of my channel now. Because it's been the same for a while now, to be fair. I can't even remember what I had when I originally started, but I had one that I did last time, and I always keep getting people come to the channel, like actual graphic designers, and they want me to pay to do it. And I was really close earlier this year, well last year, of doing it, because someone got in touch and they were showing me their work, and I was like, actually that's pretty cool. So I kind of feel bad that I've done this and gone to AI and it's produced something that I think is kind of cool. And I can kind of take that in the future. Like say I do want to change things up more, like the logo I've got now, I could take that and put it on a different background if I wanted. And I've kind of been thinking that, like, if I do want to change it up, I can use what I've got now and modify it into my own when I want to. But it's just been a bit of a refresh. But sorry, a bit of an update kind of thing. And yeah, I've just been kind of out of it. Like I feel a bit better now. Like it's just a cold. Like I was all just clogged up, and I just didn't want to put it through into a video. But I'll be honest, I do not remember what we did last time. I think we probably just dealt with a target. So I've been getting consistently good with that, like just dealing with a target each time. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, just because I am recording after work.
Preparation is crucial to your success. Clear the area of archers and guards before confronting your assassination target.
So I think we might have had an upgrade into having more throwing knives, if I'm correct. And we probably had more health and stuff. But yeah, I've been just getting back into this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's good. I ain't played a video game in a couple of weeks as well. I ain't really done, like, yeah, like honestly, when I play video games, it's just streaming. There's not really much kind of luring me into other things. Like, there's a few new games coming out for me recently. Is Black Ops 6, which I'm amazed by. I can't believe we're on Black Ops 6 already. I don't even remember Black Ops 4 or 5, I'll be honest. But then we've got Dragon Age, which is so dreadful and woke. And I was like, so I didn't mind Dragon Age when I played it back in the day, but this is just ridiculous. I was like, whoa, no, I'm not playing that. But yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking the other day. I'm not really that fussed about modding games. Like I was worried about I was thinking about the other day. Like, because currently on the channel we got this and Red Dead Redemption 1, and they're old school games. But they're really good games. Like these aren't bad. Like they've got their own little nicks and janks from back in the day, but I've had such a blast with this game. Like I think the first few episodes I kind of was repeating myself a lot, because I think I was kind of worried about it, but I've got into it, and like this is honestly, I'm gonna repeat myself again, but this is like playing a brand, like this is like such a nostalgia hit in a way, because it's like it's back in 2010. I've got a brand new Assassin's Creed to play, and it's this style of Assassin's Creed. and I'm loving it so much. It's like, and I think Shadows has just come out for me. I keep seeing people streaming. I'm like, is it coming out? But I ain't seen anything about it though. Like, no one real properly talking about it, and I'm like, I don't know. I've seen a few people stream, so I don't know if there's like early access or something, or releasing a few days early. But it's out by the time this is up on YouTube. But it's kind of it kind of reminds me of Odyssey. How like Odyssey, I don't remember that releasing. Like, I do not remember the adverts or trailers. Like, I do not remember the publicity for it. But then a few months later, I realised it was out and bought it, and then I loved it. So maybe Shadows would be the same, but there's just a lot of flack with Shadows that I'm like, I'm not really that fussed. But yeah, State of Decay's had its last update. I don't know if maybe I mentioned that in the last episode. But yeah, State of Decay had its last update. So I want to get into that.
For ledges, should you fall while climbing.
I don't know if my plan was to, yeah, catch up this playthrough with the end of Red Dead. Yeah, I might be getting into State of Decay after Red Dead Redemption 1. I think that might have been the plan. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I think I have spoke about the update. But apparently, I've had a few people comment on my channel that there's a few bugs with it. So I don't think I'm in a big rush to play through it anyway. But I wonder where we're gonna go. But yeah, I'll definitely be interested in seeing what's gonna happen next, I guess. But with State of Decay, because I want to give it a good one more shot, because like, I don't mean like State of Decay's donezo on the channel, but the past year or so, for me recording, like, I've been able to play all these different games, small, big, like, I've absolutely loved it. Before it was very heavy on like State of Decay, Grounded, which I love them games, but it's been nice to like change things up a little bit. And I like, in a way, maybe I'm going a bit too far in some areas. Maybe I can tone it down a bit. Like my random full Let's Plays, I probably don't need to worry about doing them if I don't want to. If I want to just focus on this playthrough, my main Let's Plays like this in Red Dead or whatever, it's not a bad shout or plan really. Like, if like say there's nothing up tomorrow, it's not a big deal. Like, it's a bit of a break, and if anything, games like this or an episode like this, like, it gets to sit on the channel for a little bit longer. But I don't know. I ain't really fussed. Like, people are gonna watch if they're gonna watch. Like, I'm not getting like up views anyway. But I'm really still just doing this because I'm enjoying it still, and I want to do it as well. Because at the minute things are changing up at work. Like, a few people have left. And I feel like it's going to be a bit of a down period in a way for me. I don't know. Like, it's just like people who've left that are friends. Like, they've been good friends, and I feel like work could either get better or worse. Like, it's a 50-50 chance. And I think I need something like this to focus on. Like, I'm glad that this is always going to be consistently the same, unless I decide to change myself. That's the only way it would really change up, but it's what I need, I think. Like, I'm glad I still have this in my life, and I want to still do it. And if one day I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of done, burnt out, I will break. And if that means that there's going to be a point on the channel where it's donezo, it's fine. But in a sense, like, if I have got a buffer, say, like, I've got a few months of. Say I've got a few months of. Oh, few months ahead. Like for me, as assuming this, well, a couple of weeks ago, I was like a year ahead, technically. So, like, yeah, like if I had to go out from, like, leave it for a few months, it should still be consistent every day, but say legit I had to drop it all, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I think I would always still want to come back and do videos. It probably just wouldn't be as big as it is right now. It'd probably just be focusing on one playthrough or something.
Safety
That
and
sort of
peace,
thing.
Malik.
But
Word
yeah.
that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair. Do you need something? Is that why you remain standing before me?
What about my feather? Okay, maybe not. Probably weren't really paying attention, but
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in it. Defend,
guessing the poor district.
but I say this is an honor to try and surface
But
fighting for what we can.
whoops. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like I think if anything, I do at the moment. I want to try and build up a good enough catalogue on the channel. So I want to get a lot of the games that I wanna on the channel done now, while I'm interested. So like getting into Assassin's Creed again is because I want to get these games on the channel. Because say I had to stop, for me, stepping away and coming back, or like kind of just keeping an eye on the channel, to know that I played all the games that I loved growing up with, or games I wanted to play in as a playthrough, because I'm into this sort of stuff at the minute. I'm like, yeah, I'll be happy if I decide to stop it, because I've got plenty of State of Decay on the channel. Like, I love that game, you know. But to have like this sort of stuff on the channel finally,
The will of God
like,
and must be
I'm happy.
everywhere they ride. They leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence?
Maybe try that church, because that looks like that's climbable. So I'm assuming this is the area we're meant to search, right?
Be Salahuddin. He has has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
But yeah, in general, I hope everyone's doing good and doing what makes them happy. 'Cause that's what everyone should be doing. But yeah, and as for me, like, things are kind of changing up at work. Not like it's going to be interesting next few months for me. There's always been a period in my life with work that it's been keeping me going because of the good people working there, and there's still good people working there for sure. But it's just that, you know, like that period where things are just changing, new people are going to be coming in, and you just kind of expected to kind of deal with it. I don't know, it's weird. You just gotta deal with it, I guess, and like meet new people and befriend new people, I guess. And
that city is ours, has always been ours, and it is our duty to defend it until death.
yeah, you just gotta kind of get on with it and utilize it while you can.
They sent word you wish to speak with me.
Majduddin intends another execution today. We must ensure all goes well.
It is my duty to serve.
Bring the document I've given you to your master. This way he'll know where my men are at all times. And be quick about it. We can ill afford any delays.
There will be none, you have my word. Is there anything else?
We've reason to believe they've infiltrated the city. Majduddin fears for his safety. Truth be told, I don't blame him. A man in his position has many enemies.
I'm sure your men will keep him safe.
God willing.
But with change, like, for me, it's always scary because, like, for so long you get used to it, and I feel like this change may push me to move on myself from my job that I've had for like the past 4 years now. It's kind of scary to think about, to be honest. Whoa. That cage, these cages just remind me of the animal cages and Origins or whatever.
What have I done?
Pay for your sins!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
But maybe it's time for me to move on in some sense. But I don't know. I guess in the meantime, now that I'm in that period of like trying to get in the foothold of what's actually going to happen or how the dynamics going to change, it will decide. But I need to remember I can come back, come home, and make the most of what I've got in a minute.
I need help! Please! Infidel die! The heretics!
Make the most of what I've got at the minute. Do what makes me happy, and I think that's what will keep me going at the end of the day. Like, because ever since COVID, this is the sort of stuff that's been getting me through everything.
I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
Because for me personally, like, gaming is that escapism I need. from real life, and ever since COVID, because I think that's more or less when I started this. I think properly, or mid-COVID anyway, or near the end. I can't really remember, but what I'm thinking is that I need to make sure I try and keep this going as best I can. Whether it's just one playthrough, or maybe the schedule will change. Because like originally when I first started this channel, back in the day when it was that COVID period, I think I was able to do like 2 videos a day. That was mental. I think I was probably grinding, and I don't know why. I was really getting into it back then, but like the whole thing, my commentary was bad then. But that's the thing though, I've been watching Queso, like I've been doing a lot. Like, you know that I've been watching Queso a lot on the channel. I've even got a playlist on the channel, Queso Helps Me Sleep, where I just have his videos playing on in the background. And I always worried that I repeat myself, but Queso, I've kind of been noticing a lot of this, like his mannerisms and his like little lines that he kind of has to say in a way that makes him Queso. But there's some stuff like I'm noticing kind of bring up and do. Like he says, you know what I mean, a lot, like a lot. And I'm like, if I were doing that, I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself a lot. But yeah, even Queso, like, and really Queso relies a lot on his chat. I think if Queso didn't have his chat to kind of add that extra bit of humour, or something for him to react to, it'd be a different Queso. Like, really. Like, Queso and his chat go hand in hand. Which I kind of think I like. I wish I kind of had that. And I would, to be honest. Like, if Xbox had an option when I'm streaming to let me see the chat, I think I would interact with the chat, but it's why I kind of keep my videos just let's plays, like recordings. I don't know. It's always awkward when someone pops into the game chat and I see them on my phone talking away, and I want to react to them or talk to them and say thank you for joining the stream or whatever. But when I think of the recording and people don't see the chat, I'm like, I don't know if it goes well as a commentary. I'm not really sure. What are you fucking after me for? Dickhead. He's just cornering me. Stab him up.
Don't do that again, understand?
What have I done?
Ne istiyorsun?
Somebody help me!
ردوها علي! Infidel! Get him!
Where's he going?
Don't let him get away! I'll chase you down!
What's going on?
You'll never get away! Don't let him escape!
He just run off. What the fuck's going on? Hell? Don't a runner. Oh, you're back now. What the fuck was that about? Where did you guys go? Oh, his arm went then.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Didn't seem like they were interested, they just ran off. Hit pocket, that's easy enough. That's horrible. A pin down, that's proper like stun locking the guy.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. It is our duty.
Stop it, quick! You're hurting me!
Oh, backhanded the guy. I don't know, the fighting animations seem different. Is that just me? I ain't played in a while. Oh, you counted me.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
God curse the one who's done this. Where are you? Oh, how terrible. For what we believe in, there is no greater glory than this.
Yeah, I gotta say, this game does remind me a lot of Mirage. Like, not in that sense, but the fact that Mirage did definitely try and honour this game quite a bit. Kind of makes me want to play Mirage at some point again.
I have nothing.
I don't really care, like, he fucking started on me.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today!
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd-Ad-Din parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Make room.
Oh, he's getting in my way. Thug, will you go away? Oh no. Really?
No reason to stand here. Leave.
Bro, really?
you a friend of mine? No? So get away from
I'm gonna fail this. What the fuck was that about? Because I weren't locked on. So I was just brushing up against them, like, why the fuck am I not able to grab it? Ugh. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get as many of these playthroughs down as possible. Like games I definitely want to play through. But I've got to say, my library on the channel at the minute is solid enough. Like I've got a lot of cool playthroughs.
You must not trespass here.
Like for sure, I definitely think I need to improve in a lot of areas, definitely. Like there's a lot of older playthroughs that I want to try and reattempt or redo, because my quality's kind of improved so far. Like it's not the best, like I'm still in a party and stuff like that, and every hour now I need to rejoin the party just as a bit of security for the audio, but I'm still kind of in that stage of like, like it is better. Like when I did the Halo playthroughs, my audio wasn't the best then, and I think my internet as well weren't great either, because I would always have like the video would stutter or like that sort of stuff. The quality overall wasn't the best. And I realised that, but I kind of think I kind of think my video like now is a lot better than it was then, and I would like to redo. Like I think Gears of War is something I would like to go back to. But that was like that's the thing, when it comes to the Halo and Gears of War, they were such big playthroughs. They really were. Like as the whole franchise, if you think about it, but it's still just like
I am sorry, Ahmad.
I think I could have done a better job.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
But
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
stop. I swear there's someone up here.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
And these guys
You won't get away from me!
seem more aware than the older guys. I definitely need to make sure like I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. And I think it will help. And I don't know. I think them sort of playthroughs are that I want to redo. Oh, that was nasty. Where's he going? But them sort of playthroughs I want to redo. They're not a big deal, because even then, like, the playthroughs that I did, like, they are just raw of what I wanted to do at the time anyway. It's just the quality is... Like, I think the quality at the minute is better. But in general, like, I think things could... Like, my commentary could always use work. But I'm still not really used to this, to be honest. I've definitely improved and gotten kind of used to it in a way. But yeah, I do genuinely love doing my playthroughs. I kind of find it hard to not stream. Or like, because I have been ill, I've been kind of like, I do miss it. But I think the past week or so, I've been kind of thinking, I need it. I need this escapism. I need to work on something that isn't work or stuff like that. I'm glad that I have this little hobby of mine, whether people watch or not. Like, I could even private my channel and just do it for me. And I know that's probably kind of sad to some people, but in a way, this is my own little... I don't know. Instead of focusing on work, I can focus on the game or something I want to talk about, a film I watched, or like, you know, just chill and escape for a few hours playing a game, or start uploading. That's the thing, when I'm uploading, like when I play State of Decay or something and I decide to put a little bit of effort into the title of what I did in that episode, like when I do that sort of thing, I'm like completely focused on that. And I think there's some evidence into it as well, like why gaming is kind of good for people. Like, gaming isn't the healthiest thing in the world, definitely. There's addiction to it. But I watched recently. Joe Rogan podcast. And Elon Musk was on it, like really recent. It's just after Donald Trump was on, really. And he was saying how like he loves playing. He's been playing Diablo, and it's been such a good thing for him because he's just had that relief from playing games. Like, he doesn't really play games a lot, but he's like try hard in Diablo, I think. And he said he's improved his like general like cognitive skills and all this stuff, and just to have that escapism from what he usually does, like building robots and all that crap. Like, it's just kind of a break from it all. It's kind of, I agree with it. Like, gaming is like my escapism. If I didn't have this, I probably should focus on other stuff, and that's definitely a fact. But with how shit the world is at the minute, and now it's going into dog dirt stage of life, I'm kind of like, yeah, I am kind of like, I might as well just enjoy myself for the minute and do what I want and play what I want and just get through day by day and not worry about it so much. You know? Like, you gotta knock the fuck out.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
What I think I'll do is I'll try and get all this uncovered and done today. In the next episode, we'll deal with the target and move on. Because this is kind of wrapping up this. This is kind of wrapping up this memory anyway. So it would be better to kind of get this done now. Oh wait, get out, crazy lady!
There is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is nothing more insidious than one who turns his back on the law. For the law was given to us by God. Glorious and exalted is he. To defy it is to disrespect him. And there is no greater evil than this. Majduddin understands. He works to cast out the wicked among us, that we may live righteous lives. There is no harm in naming them, those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
God damn you! Leave me alone! I'll teach you to take a fight!
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Majduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Fucking crazy homeless people.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Nice, Steve!
Kime yemek istiyorsun? Seni gözün kapalı bile ya.
So many dead.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to do that, and then whatever, because the informer ones are usually a bit more fighty. Oh, thank you guys. Only thing I want is to air assassinate. I don't know, I'm sure you can get that. Surely you can get that done at some point. She's run off. Why did he run off? That's so annoying.
You will not get away from me!
Why did it not break? Ah, break it! Run away. It's kind of dumb. I was quickly spawn in as well.
Praise God! But you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
What happened?
What the fuck?
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
You're not allowed to be here. The face ain't allowed to be here, but I still let it. Ah!
Why is he doing that?
What are you doing that?
Did you see that?
Interesting. Here we go. It's like, yeah, you can have a little bit of a climbing action. I remember the massive tower that's in what was it? Revelations. That was fun to climb. I remember what it was called. But it's like a massive, massive tower. It's like huge. Like, and it was like the old school Assassin's Creed where it's like Assassin's Creed 2 onwards, like they made this sort of stuff more puzzly, like climbing up to a tower. But I remember that one being like really, like, I think at some point you have to wait till you get the grapple, the hook blade as well, because you're not allowed to climb it straight away till you have that. And yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna leave and rejoin and get into a party. I'm back. I've got to say, since I have had a break and come back, I reckon today's commentary hasn't been too bad from me. And it's after work as well. I'm kind of tired, but I don't know. I suppose I've got a lot to talk about. I think when this series started playing out, I was kind of playing this all in one go, so I was like kind of repeating myself.
Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
But
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
oh, failed it because they're fucking bumping into someone. Just fucking dumb. Come here. Fucking wasting my time. Come here. Come here. No. Grab me again, I fucking dare you. Slit your throat. Why is everyone after me? What have I done? I pushed into someone and now they're all gonna die for it. Get up. Stay. Get up. And your throat's on the floor. Yeah, you can tire him out. I need to break it. I'm so not used to not breaking. Stab you up, bruv. It's like a fight in London. It is legit London. Come here, nah, you don't fucking run.
God curse you, damn fool!
Ah. At least that's over and done with. Now.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Yeah, come on.
Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Easy.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Okay. So we got this, and then that should be it. Yeah. So we'll probably deal with the target next time. Hang on, what am I missing then? Unless there's a lot going on around that viewpoint, maybe.
Watch what you're doing!
Why is it that guy spazzing out?
Come no further. You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? You can put a knife in your face.
Infidel!
You're gonna die now. Oh my heart. Stabbed in the back because you think you're fucking it. I'm the main character. To be fair, Altair is him. Queso always says that, like, Altair is him. Altair has so much aura about him. Like Ezio, like, he's got the charisma and everything, but Altair, he just doesn't need to say anything. Like, I think at the beginning of the playthrough, like, Altair is very blunt in this, like, and immature. And for some reason he's, like, top of his game when it comes to being an assassin. Like, he's at the top of his game when it comes to assassin, like, his skill. But he's so arrogant and young and immature, but somehow he's got up there to that point, but he is immature, and wow, the Grand Master or whatever is kind of surprised that he is so dumb when he gets bigger responsibilities to deal with, and he's not playing it out like he should. But the way he interacts with this, it's just like he's very blunt, and but now he's kind of dealt with a few targets, or just playing with him, like him just doing basic missions. He's just, I don't know, he knows what he's doing. He's just really straightforward and kind of down to earth about it, you know? Like, I don't know, he's a cool character. And the thing is, that's one thing I do like though, like, he is an Ezio. I was kind of expecting him to be a lot like Ezio. A bit charismatic and stuff. The only comparison is, like, I suppose Ezio was a little bit cocky at the beginning, because he just wanted to kill the people that killed his family, so he kind of felt like he could do it. He didn't really care if he died or not, so he had a bit of arrogance there. But this is like, I don't know, this is very different, I think.
Still need help from me. I'm not convinced I could be of any help. I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majduddin put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Such a strange man.
I know I walked past that guy. I don't think that was the right time to deal with him.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
Now I'm starting to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that
He
would
is
be of
him.
any help? Oh yes. Majd-ud-Din enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
Easy. But there's 2 more things to do. Am I missing something? Down here. I don't think there's any more viewpoints, is there? What am I missing? Scholars. I think that's it, but the 2, I suppose it's one of them is the target. Yeah, I might call it there anyway today. In the next episode we'll hang on. Yeah, I'm back. I was like, am I in a party? Yeah. Hopefully my audio is okay. I don't really check that often like I should. So even if I'm doing the whole party thing, like, my quality might be really shit and I don't realise it. I don't really check my videos like I should. I do get kind of lazy with it. Well, I do every so often, like, you fuck off. Every so often I do, like, go through all my playthroughs and just, like, get a bit of nostalgia. And that's one reason why I like my playthroughs, because I do like that it's all just archived and... Yeah, I don't know. I do like working on this stuff. And I do want to try and improve and make it more watchable. So I know some of my videos, they ain't the best. Honestly, my whole channel, like, I'm just inspired to do something where, like, it's just stuff to be able to have on in the background sort of thing. But you don't really have to watch each episode to get it, what I'm trying to do. But just, I don't know. Yeah, like, if you like a game or and I'm playing it, then it's going to be something that you might watch, but I definitely just want to, I want this period of the channel, this time on the channel, to be newer games. Like, I did really enjoy last year. I think I kind of bloated things out too much when it came to, like, Sea of Thieves, because I added that on top of a lot of other stuff, but I did, like, yeah, that was all unplanned, to be fair, but I definitely enjoyed my playthroughs of, like, this, and, like, last year we did, like, Little Nightmares and Callisto Protocol, like, just random playthroughs, like, I really enjoyed. Like, where I was able to play through a whole game in one sitting. And I think when I went into Saints Row, I think I could have picked something shorter then, and we could have done more shorter random games. I wouldn't mind trying some more indie games, because that's the thing, I did have a lot of fun with Little Nightmares, Limbo, stuff like that, and I think I want to have more on that style on the channel. And really, I need to utilise Game Pass, because Game Pass has gone up in price, but at the moment, all the games I'm playing are not on Game Pass, like this, Red Dead Redemption, and I'm paying for something, I'm just paying for the service to be able to play online and stuff like that. And that's all I'm doing, really. But to be honest, when I keep looking at Game Pass, there's not much that I really want to play. Like, there might be, I think they did I think the Doom remasters are on there, and that might be kind of fun to do, like, a Doom game on the channel. So I could play something like that. Like, I would love to do Doom 3 again at some point. That's, like, up there, because that was, like, one of my first proper playthroughs of a game. So playing Doom 3 again on the channel would be really fun, I think. Because I do love that game, and I think they should do another Doom. I think they should do Doom 4. Like, I know that they're in their own little thing at the minute with the Doom Eternal, and I think it's Doom Dragon Age or something. I don't know what the medieval age, the new one is. It's like medieval feel into it. But I do kind of wish that they would go back to a horror version of the game and go a bit slower. Like you got the whole movement still, but it's just creepier, darker. Yeah, like I think there is room for both styles of Doom game. I would like to definitely play more horror games, because recently we did Resident Evil and Evil Within. They were good games to play through. But I would like to do like Mass Effect. Mass Effect's up there on my list of what I want to play. Because I did start it, but that was kind of relatively soon after I finished my first ever playthrough of it. Like my first ever run of Mass Effect. So if I leave it a little bit longer and I want to play it, like I'll be it's been a while since I played, and I could get into it a bit better, I think. And at the time I was playing so many other games, and I was trying to add so many different playthroughs to a schedule that was already bloated enough, and it just didn't work. Like, I think I did like 20 episodes. I did do a big chunk of the playthrough, but yeah, I don't know. I think I need to play through it, and play through it differently, maybe as female shepherd or something. I don't know. But if I do definitely need to play that differently, I think. Yeah, like in general, like, I'm loving what I'm doing with the channel. I think having a little bit of a break has done me good, and I think, especially with this playthrough, because of how similar it is, like each episode is very similar, kind of doing the same shit each episode, go to a target. But I am enjoying it. But I think maybe when I need to do this sort of game when I want to do it, you know, sort of thing. And if I'm not 100%, I need to not do it, because if I'm not 100%, I probably won't be in the mood to go for everything. And I will cut corners, and I don't know, there's a little bit of a routine through this playthrough, where we go to an area, we go and explore and kill everybody, or get the information and get every bit of information as well, and then we go for the target. I kind of like that. Like, I don't think the information is going through that well. Like, I'm not remembering too much about who we're after for the most part, or what the person's like. Like, little bits. They're either a slave or a merchant or whatever, and why people don't like them, or why they should go down. Like, there's little bits there, but nothing memorable. Like this guy is obviously like an executioner sort of person, but yeah, it's not like I'm like crazy. Like these people are really a threat, I guess. They're just targets, which ain't a bad thing. That's one thing I do like about this. Like, it is straightforward. It is just an assassin running around going after targets, getting information, going for targets, and I do like that. It is really basic and straightforward, and you know what you're getting when you buy into it, and it's kind of immersive for what it is. Like, the only downside is like the repetitiveness of it. Like, not the missions, because the missions are alright, going around killing people. Someone telling me you're going to kill these two people because they need to lay low or whatever, but that, or interrogating, or eavesdropping people, like, it's all kind of cool, fun mini games. But when it comes to like saving civilians, I I think they could have done a way, way, way better job. Because the dialogue is always the same, and it's just like, ugh. Like, sure, you get a cool update to the map, so you got kind of a... If, say, you get into trouble, you get some hand... Like it's kind of cool, you know? Like, you get something. But I don't know if I'm going to use half of them, though. That's the problem. And you don't really get any story or dialogue from it, or... If it is dialogue, it's the same dialogue, and it's just a bit... I don't know how that got through, in a way. Because, like, everyone always talks about Ubisoft being very repetitive in their game design. But I think this Save Civilians in this is probably the worst Ubisoft has ever been. Because for me, like, I can climb up any tower and be happy in a Ubisoft game. I don't really care that too much about that sort of stuff in games. It's just something to do, and it's stuff that you probably want to do anyway, I guess, when you got parkour, or you're just running around trying to get a gist of the map anyway. It's probably something you were going to do anyway, but this is like, you're going around killing other people, so you're getting a bit of action, sort of play. But when the NPCs are like, copy and paste, it's just like, they just need a little bit more personality, you know, like just a little bit. Just a little bit more personality would go such a long way in scenarios of saving someone. Whether, like, you find out why they were in trouble, or a bit more about the guards and the leadership, like, just you get a little bit of information about a target, or what's going on in that person's life, or why it's a good thing, or even if they were like, don't save me, I wanted to die, like, proper add a bit of morals to it, or like a bit of choice. I think when we do the interrogation and we're beating up someone, some of them I think have been kind of people that I think we could have trusted a little bit more, but for some reason Altair, even though we're not meant to kill civilians, like, he seems very happy once he gets his information to kill off someone. For the most part they are a threat, right? When they've got information like they have. But some of the targets, people we spoke to when we've interrogating them, seems like they hate that person just as much as we do. And they probably wouldn't grass us up if they knew that we were after them. And yeah, I think it should be player choice whether that person should die or not. And if it's... You may not get real notification of whether there's consequence, or if there's any consequence to it or not.
Your life ends now.
Like, maybe you won't see too much evidence of kind of blanking, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of just got hit. You won't really see too much consequence of, like, your choices in the game when it comes to, like, interrogating someone. And I think there could be a bit of layers to that mission design. Like, you might not even see it, but it's like your choice. Do you want to kill this person or not? Or if it did really go that deep and you didn't kill someone that kind of needed to, they might grass you up. It might affect that mission when you go after the target. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I need to wrap up though. I've been rambling. But yeah, definitely next episode we'll go after the last target. Well, this target. I don't know how much more we've got after this though. But it should wrap up memory block 4, I reckon. But yeah, it's good to be back. I don't know if I'm going to be... Yeah, I'll probably be able to record some tomorrow. I'm just kind of slowly getting through this playthrough. I know my plan was to go into Assassin's Creed 2 after this, but I don't know. We'll have to see once we're done what I actually want to do. Or how many episodes I'm off from completing or getting to the point of finishing or matching Red Dead Redemption 1, because I think that's what I want to do. I want to get this sort of stuff kind of finishing or close to where Red Dead 1 is done, and then I'll decide what I want to do. Because if I can go back to playing 2 games at once, so I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm not sure if I prefer just focusing on one playthrough, and then when it goes to scheduling, I'm just alternating between the two. But I'm kind of tempted. I'll see how far we're off, but I'm kind of thinking if I'm able to play through this and say State of Decay at the same time, so like 2 Assassin's Creed 2 and then 2 State of Decay. Do I want to go back to that, or do I want to just focus on Assassin's Creed, get Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough done, and then we do State of Decay and catch up? Or I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm kind of thinking I might focus on my main Let's Plays until we've got videos till the end of 2025, and then I might backtrack and do random full Let's Plays. I think that's kind of what I want to do in one way, but I don't know. I think if anything, we'll leave it there today, and we'll be back with some more Assassin's Creed soon. I'll probably definitely talk about this in the next few episodes. But not a bad episode. I think my commentary's been kind of good today. But I think I've had a lot to talk about, and since I've had a break, I've got the energy. And I think it's kind of done me good, and I think this is why I need to do it. Like, if I'm not 100%, just take a break, and when I'd come back and do another video, hopefully I'm 100% done. Maybe if anything, I don't need to record videos all day long. Like, there's some, like, I want to do that. Like, everyone loves a good gaming all day sesh sort of thing, but like, say I just want to do one video and chill out for the rest of the day, that should be an option. And I need to not worry about the schedule. Like, I want to keep it going, definitely, but I want to warn people that it could change, because if I'm slowly changing currently at the moment with work and stuff, and I definitely want to keep this going, and I think it will stay the same. But say it reaches a point where I've got stuff going on in my own life and I need to focus on that, I will do. But I think I will always come back to this and do a video every so often. Or just focus on one playthrough at a time, and I will get it done. It just may not be as flamboyant or as, I don't know, alternating as it is at the minute. Because at the minute it's quite cool, I think. Going from like Assassin's Creed, not tomorrow but the day after, to go to Red Dead, and then hopefully any random full Let's Plays in between. Like, I like all that stuff, but at the minute that's just because it's a convenient, like, it's kind of what I've built up and have there, and I definitely just want to say it might not be like that forever, and I need to be happy with that if I want it to be. So I'm not really, like, I'm getting a lot from this at the minute when it comes to escapism, and like I said earlier, just that escapism, I guess. But say I need to step back and just enjoy this, because at the minute I'm enjoying this as a hobby, but I think I always want to enjoy this as a hobby. I don't want to be a YouTuber, really. I don't want to get to that point where people actually want and like watching my video. Like, a lot of people, like, I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50, because like deep down I want people to watch what I'm doing, but I know this content is very, like, for a certain type of person. Like I said, it's just videos to have on in the background or something. Especially when my commentary is not the best sometimes, or I'm talking absolute bollocks sometimes, or I'm repeating myself, or I'm half asleep, or brain firing. Like, I'm not the best on YouTube, but it's just something, like, it's just therapy for me in a weird way. Just rambling on, just forgetting about everything and focusing on something. Like something I'm building up myself and working on myself. And I know I probably should put this effort into other stuff, I guess, but when other stuff isn't exciting me as much, this is worth it in my opinion. But like I said, like, if it changes, it could change. And even if it did change and I had to record less, I'll record less, but I will try and always do something, play through a game, or maybe just make it more streamy where it's just the videos are longer, but it's just up. Or I could always just go back to clips where I play through a game and just clip it, but I don't know. I think ever since the logo changed though, I'm a bit more excited about the channel now, because it's like, I like the look of it. And I've kind of just improved my brand in a way. It's kind of weird to say that, but it's just, yeah, it's improved. I definitely want to work on it, like the banner. I want to add like a bit more information about the channel. But yeah, deep down, like, I'm genuinely happy with the playthrough and the channel and all my other playthroughs. I know, like I said earlier, like, I want to try and go back to some playthroughs and have another attempt at them, because when I first started out this, my quality wasn't the best. Still isn't now, but it has improved. And it would be nice to have some of them older playthroughs where it wasn't always perfect, to just go over and like redo some of it. But since a lot of it is so fresh, I'm like I do need to wait though. There's a lot of other games I want to play first before I think about doing that. Like, say, I don't want to go through all these Halo games now again when there's other stuff I would like to play. Like, if I want to go through Halo again or Gears of War again, it'll be when I'm like, I don't know what I want to play, sort of thing. And it might not be, it might be just playing through one game and moving on, and then a few years later play something else. It'll be like a lot more like, oh, I want to play Halo 5 today. Not Halo 1, but Halo 5. Like that sort of thing. It'd be just something like that crazy, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I've really enjoyed today. It's been a lot to just vent and get off my chest while I'm thinking about the channel, and yeah, just because of things at work and things are changing at the minute, and I'm just glad that this is kind of the same. I know. Like, I don't know. I'm glad I've still got this to kind of focus on and distract me from the possible future of what's coming. But yeah, hopefully things work out. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I hope everyone else is good and they keep gaming in their lives as well, and just enjoy everything we've got. Just keep pushing forward like we have to. And yeah, hopefully we'll get this playthrough done, and we'll just keep the channel ticking as long as I can, I guess. But if anything, as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.